Hey everyone, this is Mad Mandy with Bobberlove featuring his next new song called Mad Queen. Hello, Mr. Bobberlove. What was wrong with that?
It's not called Mad Queen.
What's it called?
That's your name, Mad Mandy.
What's it called again?
Nonqueen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nonqueen audience, it's called Nonqueen.
Nonqueen.
I think sometimes maybe you feel that I am the Mad Queen, though. All right, so we're here to talk about your latest song. And, well, first, let's talk about, we always like to feature beer before your interview. What beer are you drinking today?
Today is a very, very special beer. Because this beer, not only is it my favorite style, which is the IPA.
Yeah, I heard the brewery is excellent.
The brewery is meh. But the style is excellent. And not only is it IPA, it's a double IPA. But, do you know who made this beer?
I do.
Me too. This guy. So this is a maiden voyage. You can see it has nice lacing.
Oh, let's get a little closer on that.
See the lacing?
Yeah.
And head retention's nice.
Yeah.
And I'd have to say this glass probably isn't that clean.
Why are you talking so loud?
I didn't think you could hear me.
Uh-oh, the gimbal's getting crazy on us again. Okay, excellent.
So what's up?
Well, let's talk about it. Let's discuss your new song you're getting ready to release. You haven't released it yet, but you probably will right after this interview.
True.
Let's discuss. We went straight from the video shot to right now the interview. This is what you have on during your video, actually.
This is. So, just got done with the video shoot. Still a little hot from all my fancy dancing. And so, the reason I'm dressed like this, not only because I look dapper and handsome, but because this song was written in the style of the 50s. And so I did a little research, and this is around about what some of the things they would wear in the 50s. A sweater over a tie, such. Pork pie hat, which is more popular in the 40s, but they still wore it a lot in the 50s. And black rim glasses, which I just happen to have anyway. So that's for the attire. But the music was interesting because I wrote this guitar piece, the chord progression, and then as it morphed into the song, I was like, man, this sounds like an old 50s song or something. And so I researched the chord progression, and lo and behold, and completely unbeknownst to me, it was called the 50s progression. And so I was like, well, there it is. So the whole song's kind of a 50s style song, and then the lyrics are just silly modern lyrics that I made up to go with it. And that's kind of the background on why I'm so dressed up today.
Well, what was the influence of this song? This is something a little bit different than you've ever done before.
Yeah. Well, the influence was the music. And I'm working with a bass teacher, contained, just barely. And he's teaching me some music theory and stuff that I hadn't really known before. So this song is all like musically correct, I guess, compared to my other stuff. And so that's kind of what came out, was this 50s chord progression. And then it all just kind of built off of that. Does that answer your question? Or not so much?
No, it did. It did. And then the actual, like, poetry, where's that from?
Yeah, so it's just kind of like the girl your mother warned you about, and it totally just came from humming along with the chord progression, which a lot of, if I don't already have the poetry written, in this case I didn't. I wrote the words to the music, so I just kind of hummed along with the music, and it's not the kind of girl you take home to meet your mom because she'll just call her fat. It just came out, and then I just laughed and laughed because it was just so ridiculous. But then it's like kind of Yeah, that's how mean this girl is.
So wait, is she calling your mom fat, or is your mom calling her fat?
She's calling my mom fat.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't take her home to meet your mom because she'll just call her fat.
Lovely.
She'll
lovely.
say, yeah, your mom's fat. So, and then I just kind of built off of that. So, like, that's the chorus, and then the verses are just kind of like how ridiculous she is. And it's like we've all been in a relationship where you just, you know, probably deep down that you shouldn't be in it, but you just kind of going along for the ride, or there's something fun about it, or whatever. So that's this particular girl, just a relationship that you shouldn't have probably been in, and just some of the mean things that she would do and you'd put up with. So that was kind of just the gist of it all.
Are you basing this on any past relationships you had growing up?
No, not anything like one particular relationship, but I definitely had some crappy girlfriends. I don't think any of them called my mom fat, but they would definitely talk about music that they've never really heard before or know much about.
Yeah.
Trying to be cool and not that cool.
Well, what else should we do? What do we normally do in the interview? There's one other thing you want to discuss.
Well, we usually talk about the making of the video, but the video was just a real stripped down version of me just kind of acting out the video, just having fun and kind of singing along with the video. So that's really it. Mad Mandy did the videography, and I did the.
I didn't do much.
I did the shucks guys and the swim, popular dance from the 50s.
Well, I did suggest you'd be more of a cartoon for this song because it's such a silly, terrible song. In a good way. I mean that in a good way. It's terrible. It's a terrible song, but it's really funny.
Yeah. I suppose that's somewhat accurate.
Can you tell us one thing we wouldn't know about you?
One thing you wouldn't know about me? What? Can you give me like a genre? Because you wouldn't want. Oh, I know something. I have a favorite bird, and his name is Pretty Boy, and he is a cardinal. And when I have coffee in the morning, he comes and visits me, and I'm coaxing him in for possibly a hand feed someday. But I've gotten him from out in the middle of the garden all the way up in stages, and now he is literally about 6 feet from me, and I can whistle. I go, Pretty Boy! And he'll come in and chirp at me. He'll go, and I'll go, and then we kind of, and then he'll grab some seeds and off he goes. But I keep bringing it closer.
He finger points at you too.
Well, yeah, he kind of, little wings me, but I know what he meant.
Little wing fist bump.
So I know what he means. So one day, maybe I'll even have a little video of Pretty Boy in my hand, and you'll know the backstory. It's secret, exclusive.
Well, it did start pre-COVID, and you have trained him to get closer and closer, and it's pretty magical. So.
Yes. Pretty Boy. There you go. Something you wouldn't have known about me.
Well, Bobberlove, we're looking forward to the release of this song. So thank you so much once again. This was Behind the Music with Mad Mandy. Anything else you want to share?
That is all. Peace.